talk about a couple of Medford knives. I own two Medford knives. We have here the Medford Marauder H and the Smooth Criminal. I love the lines and aesthetics to these knives. The Marauder. The inspiration received by Greg Medford for the Marauder name came from a war aircraft from World War II. This was a light bomber with excellent ground attacking capabilities, and that's where he received the inspiration. Total length is 9.5 inches. The blade length is 3 3/4 inches, and its width is 1.5 inches. Thickness 0.190 inch, which is pretty close to 3/16 of an inch. And the blade handles are just slightly thicker. The closed length is 5 inches, and the weight is 8.8 ounces. I love the heft, the way it feels in my hand. The bevels help to lighten. These grooves, I think, help the appearance of the knife. They also help with the grip, and they take off some of the weight. Same thing with this groove here, called the Fuller groove. Takes some of the weight off of the blade and gives you a nice area to open the knife up with. Check out this bevel. I love this deep plunge line. You can see the lines from the hand grinding that was done right on the MKT manufacturing plant. Beautiful blue hardware and black PVD coating on this titanium handle. I think it's a beast. No, maybe. That's more like it. Let's do a little comparison. Up next to the Sabinza Large 31 and the Hinderer Eclipse. Pretty similar in length, but you can definitely see the difference in the width of the blade and the thickness of the spine of the knife. Here, absolutely no give or wiggle. No play in this blade when it's in the open, fixed position. Love it. A little bit about Medford Knife and Tools. It was founded in 2010 they're located in Phoenix, Arizona. When you open their website, you can see the company values, which include pragmatism, which I believe is just an attitude of dealing with problems or solutions from a practical approach. Other values include honesty, hard work, love of one's country, and treating people right. I think those are pretty cool values. Some of the things that I think sets Medford Knife and Tool apart is that they allow folks like you and I to have a factory tour. I took a tour myself of the factory floor. Jeff O'Prandy from Business Development met me in the reception area of Medford Knife and Tool, took me out onto the factory floor. The first person I met was Greg Medford. However, with the newness of seeing the factory and just initially being on site, I was a little overwhelmed. Didn't have much interaction with him. Didn't really realize who I just met until he was walking away. So I'd do that different if I did it over, but nevertheless, I was provided a one-on-one tour of the facility. Was able to see the machines for water jetting, for CNC milling, able to see their hand grinding room, their assembly room, and they spent a lot of time, at least 45 minutes during this one-on-one tour, which gave me a sense of feeling like there was a genuine desire to have a good relationship with the consumer. At the end of the tour, Jeff mentioned to me Medford University, which is a little mini knife manufacturing course. Greg Medford puts together about 10 videos that take you through the knife manufacturing process. You see videos about material science, heat treatment, knife assembly, hand finishing, which I think is a great way for a knife enthusiast to get a basic idea of the manufacturing process. It's a really cool educational tool that they provide. So things that set them apart: this factory tour, the Medford University course, the fact that they do the majority of the manufacturing right there on site. The hand grinding is something that is not done by a lot of knife manufacturers. In fact, the only thing I think that they don't do on site is the PVD coating, which they send out for. You can also find on the website some fun facts about Mr. Medford. He has been involved in martial arts and close hand-to-hand combat, and has been an instructor in this area for over 30 years. He's been involved in working with and refurbishing Japanese blades since the 1980s. He holds a commercial pilot's license and is certified to perform aerobatics in air shows. And I bring these facts up just because I think it displays within Greg Medford a passion and dedication to creating quality craftsmanship and quality products, which allows you and I as consumers to have a confidence in the final product that we receive. And that's why they back their products with a lifetime warranty. And I love the fact that you can take the knives or send them to their facility for sharpening anytime. This is the box that the Marauder comes. You can see the patriotism of the company, the flag made in the USA. Might label this video the most patriotic knives. However, I don't know that I can make that claim, because there's many veteran-owned knife manufacturers who I'm sure are as patriotic as MKT, but very patriotic manufacturing company. You open the box. For the Marauder knife, you can see this durable, hard plastic case that you can store and carry the Marauder in, protected from scratching and scuffing while it's carried in the case. I think that's a pretty cool, unique packaging. With each of the Marauder knives that I have, they come with this dog tag, which you can see warranted forever in new or used original condition. It's a pretty good promise. Packaging for the Smooth Criminal, also pretty cool. I didn't show this with the Marauder, but it also came with this pamphlet with information about the care and warranty of the product. Both knives come with a certificate of creation and authenticity. The Smooth Criminal, you open this box, you find this cool little zippered pack. You can place your Smooth Criminal in. It's got, I think, about a ½ inch of padding on either side. The dog tag with the same wording as the previous knife. If you place your Smooth Criminal inside, zip it up, it's very well protected. You can throw it around and your knife isn't going to become damaged to any degree. So let's talk a little bit about the Smooth Criminal. Also, a beautiful knife. This one's a blue handle color. Lock is a little bit different. It's a button lock. And open it with a flick. Close it by pushing the button, flicking it open. You can also apply pressure to this flipper knob and then push the button, which will also snap it open. The blade is very similar to the Marauder blade with, once again, the hand grinding lines. I don't think I mentioned before that the steel on both of these is S35 VM, which is a high quality steel. The handle is aluminum on the Smooth Criminal. It has a opening for the lanyard. Total length is 7 inches. Blade length is 3 inches. Blade width is 1.2. Closed is a 4-inch closed folder. The weight is 3.6 ounces. If you look at the website, you can see that you have the option to choose blade finish, tumbled or PVD, handle color, black, blue, green, red. You get the hardware and some different varieties. Same thing with the Marauder, although you have a few more options. You can choose between S35 VN or 3V steel. The difference, 3V being a tougher steel if you want to be more aggressive with your blade use. Lots of options for the finish and grind. PVD satin or tumbled, and within each of those, either the drop point or the tanto blade. Totally customize your knife, with the presentation side being one color, the clip side being another, and several varieties of color for the hardware packaging. So I think it's pretty cool that you can custom design your knife.
All right, that's it, everybody. Stay sharp and stay safe.